renewed by fire, with the Crimson Council gone. He had no one to lead but himself. So he took the road on southward. A red dragon roamed silently above the clouds. His roars were seldom heard, clavering and were loud. He took a course for the wastelands of the south. His mind was clear from any thought, and there he landed on the plains, thinking of no gain. He started scorching the earth until it turned black and fertile. Then he took thousands of seeds from the mountains and spread them across the land. He crushed natural stony water dam to undo this wasteland. The river flowed and the seeds grew as he meditated on a peak, now human, a nihilist, invoking the power of creation, whispering the words of making, never sleeping, never awaking. His dream was a dream of a green pastures that began to spread. Animals began to fed. No one knows how long this took, for sunsets were like seconds, moon wakes like hours. Time flowed fast as he stood still, but still he did not age at all. It was the power of his will. After years of meditation, he turned the wasteland into men's homeland. He watched the first settlers as a god from above. He admired his creation and the transformation. Tranquility refined the south, never knowing it was governed by a dragon. Once his impenetrable skin was red, now it has turned to green, at one with the earth. But all was good until his appetites began to twirl. He hunted big oxen in the night, by ponds and lakes and rivers. He would snatch whatever creature that drank, and would carry it to devour it high in the mountains. Soon stories began to spread of a green dragon that stalks the night. But as men are destructive, soon came war for the fertile soil. A battle opened on a plain, and there was the first time he tasted the flesh of a man. They were killing themselves, and he joined the bloodshed and ate them alive. Friend or foe, he didn't care, and for the next 600 years he was trapped in the dragon's form, unable to turn human again. Men grew smarter and mastered fire. They threw stones with their catapults and big arrows with their truncheons. They had almost killed him, and they knocked him down twice. Before the third blow was struck, he hid in his mountain lair, and they bombarded it with stone and fire and 1,000 archers. At the moment when he thought it was to be his end, he turned into human again. He emerged from the cave, yelling at the top of his lungs, "The dragon is dead!" "Who are you, young man?" the soldiers asked. I was the dragon's next meal. I cannot express to you how my greatest gratitude. You have saved me from the dragon's jaws. Now rejoice. I saw the green lizard fiend burn and turn to ash. Come with us. You must have suffered much. We will give you food. You must have built up quite a hunger trapped in that cave. I am lucky it wasn't my grave. And so the master of deception returned to man. Unharmed and still young, he decided not to turn into a dragon again, for that form could trap him again. Yet, he was still the last man of power, yet his powers had changed. He could cure wounds with a touch. He could make plants grow faster and cure illness from the evil eye. And he could make the crippled walk, the mute talk, the blind to see the light of day. His healing powers were immense. So years passed, and the people wondered at his art. He did not grow old. This was passed from father to son, from times of old. He could be found where plagues were roaming, curing the ill, and his heart was still. He was at ease and at peace, always going where he was summoned for help. So he went and did what he could. He was rewarded in wealth and land by counts, kings, and emperors, until one king noticed the obvious and promised all his riches and gold. You hold the secret of immortal life. If you reveal it to me, you may have my kingdom. Even better, why not tell it so all men could walk forever under the sun? Asked the king. As you may have seen, I am no mere man. What I possess, man can have only by my blood. Yet I have no offspring still, 'cause my kind could kill in ways more powerful than mere humans, answered Brimshore. It seems you bear sadness eternal, for you cannot fall in love and have children. I thought you were a god. Now I understand you are only cursed by demon blood to forever roam the lands. But yet there is something divine in you. Your deeds of good are great. Perhaps your blood has also changed. Avek was taken by hope. The words of the king ran true to him. So he took a wife with whom he would have his offspring. He was very happy and in love, for the most beautiful woman he had seen agreed to share his heart. He was happy with her, talking and laughing, the hugs of warmth and understanding, the love by the fire. Yet 9 months passed and the child was at birth. The mother and the baby both died at the pale morning light. Instead of anger, he felt the bitter tears of sadness. and he had isolated himself from man, for he knew that if his anger took, he would slay them all. The king was wrong. Then he remembered that he is a dragon king, and called unto his father like a prayer to take him there. That night, two big black dragons were at a homeward